So we've come to Ipswich today, and yeah, I'm going to have a little look around. I don't normally get to come to Ipswich in a weekday. It's normally on a Sunday if I ever get here, which means a lot of the charity shops up here are normally kind of closed, so I don't get a good chance to have a look around. So yeah, I thought I'd come up on a weekday. I've got a day off here, and yeah, there's a couple of things I want to pick up in HMV if I can find them, if they're in stock. And then I'll have a little rummage around the CEX, and yeah, just stop off at a couple of charity shops along the way. Who knows what we might find. So yep, catch up soon.
Two hours later.
So not too bad. Yeah, a couple of titles picked up. Went in loads of charity shops, even those like cash places, you know, where they're buying stuff, like cash converters and stuff like that. And they've all cleared out their DVDs and Blu-rays, it seems. There used to be a little selection in each one, but all gone. Charity shop's pretty bare. There was one charity shop I saw a set of VHS tapes in, which I was a bit tempted by, just for like decoration purposes, to be honest. It was like the horror box set. I think it had Fallen in, Lost Boys, which was the most attractive one in there for me, and I can't think there was another one as well, like a classic Interview with the Vampire, I think it was. And yeah, I nearly picked those up. They were in a little box set and they look pretty nice and new, but no, I didn't, because I just thought it's a waste of money really. It's just going to sit on the shelf, take up space I don't need. But yeah, tempted. Picked up a few bits in CEX, so yeah, we'll go through those either when I get back or possibly another day when I get time to record. Quite happy with what I picked up. Chopped in one title just to get a bit of money for those, and yeah, not too bad at all. I was almost going to go to another town near me, because the HMV here didn't have pretty much any of the titles I came in for, but I actually ended up ordering them through HMV to come out to my home address, so I thought it just saves driving over to another town, trying to get a parking space and taking up more of my day. So yeah, I just figured I'll order them out. I'm in no major hurry for them. Got a few titles picked up today, so yeah, I'll head back now. Okay, so we're back, and yeah, here's the pickups I picked up today. Like I said, I traded one in. So that one was, I'll put it up here somewhere, Swinging Cheerleader, something like that, as an Arrow title. I basically picked that one up ages ago. I did pay about £10, £12 for it, but I got that back in value of trading in through CEX. So yeah, not too bad. It just wasn't the title I thought it was going to be. I was hoping that was going to be a bit more like a Porky's, or like an early American Pie style. But there was a couple of elements of that in there, but the majority of it wasn't really like that. So yeah, I just thought, I'm glad I watched it, but one time watch for me. Got good value trading it in, and there's some titles that I would probably, well no, almost definitely watch more in order to pick up these new titles basically. So yeah, so I thought these titles are picked up in the CEX by trading in that one. I also had a £7 voucher left over from trading in some stuff the other week. So together, basically, I ended up with 50p credit after doing all this trading today. So yeah, let's go through the ones I picked up. So this one, I watched this one years ago, I think, when it came out, or very soon after it came out via some sort of streaming site, and I remember it being pretty good. But yeah, I haven't seen it since. I thought I'd want to go back to it. It's got a fairly good cast in here. You got Carl Urban, James Marsden, and amongst some others. It comes with a nice slip, bit of spot gloss on it. It's called The Loft. So yeah, you can probably just see the spot gloss shining there. Yeah, pretty good. I remember this being pretty good. I don't remember exactly what happens in it. I feel like there was a obviously a loft, or like a place these guys rented, where they basically were just taking or meeting these women that they wanted to sort of like see on the quiet. They all had a key or something like that to this place, and then all of a sudden there was something went very badly wrong in this apartment, and I don't think any of them knew which one of them was the culprit for what had gone wrong. Not to try and give too much away, but yeah, vaguely remember, that's my vague memory of it. remember it being pretty decent. Like I say, I want to give it a rewatch, but £2.50 with a slip in this condition, I just thought, yeah, that's it's worth picking that one up just to give it a re-go. Yeah, that's the first one. So the next one I picked up was it's an Adam Sandler movie, one I haven't got in the collection. I know some people really can't stand him. I like the majority of his early work, and then towards the middle bit, I kind of delve away from him a bit, where he got to like Jack and Jill, that sort of stuff. That's where I'm not so interested. I do like his serious stuff, but yeah, this is just one of the ones that late 90s, early 2000s. That's where he was sort of like peaking for me. But this one is Anger Management. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw on James's channel not that long ago that he'd got this one in the collection. I thought I hadn't got this one. Had it on DVD for the longest time. Jack Nicholson as well in there, which is a rare thing to find a film with Jack Nicholson nowadays. He's pretty much retired. So yep, thought I'd pick this one up. It's an out of print title as well, so this was fairly decent price for what it was. I'll find the cheapest sort of price. I think eBay were offering second hand up here somewhere. So yeah, it was pretty much a bargain compared to what you would buy, even if it got re-released by sort of 88 Films or got a 4K somehow in the near future. You'd still be looking at least twice the price for it. So yeah, I figured I'd take the plunge and buy it now. But yeah, and it's sort of one of those comedies. Everyone knows what you're going to get with an Adam Sandler comedy of this sort of area. Again, don't remember too much from it. But yeah, it's that kind of era that I like from him, so happy to buy that one and give it a rewatch. This is another one for I think it's late 90s, this one, and I had, again, this one was on DVD for quite some time for me, but it's been, again, so long I can't really remember. I'm actually just started to watch this one when I got back, so I'm about half an hour in, and yeah, I figured I'd just come and do a quick recording and see what I picked up. So yeah, this one's got Chow Yun-fat, and that is The Replacement Killers. So yeah, again, similarly to Anger Management, this one seems to be an out of print title. So the price on here is pretty reasonable considering. Again, I'll try and find like the cheapest right now eBay price and whack it up in the corner here to give you a comparison. But yeah, this one I couldn't remember too much. I think I get this one confused a bit with what's the other one? I think it's like it's a Jet Li movie. I'll stick it in the side here. But yeah, I always get those two confused. But I've just started watching this, like I said, half an hour in, and the opening scene is pretty much like almost a shot for shot of how Blade starts, where you got this kind of like character walk in slow motion through this nightclub or this dance floor with almost the same music. It could actually be the same song as they play in Blade, to be fair, I'm not sure. Yeah, it goes up to these guys and just starts taking them out. So if you like that kind of like style, that's kind of what you're getting with this one. But yeah, the sort of first 15-20 minutes have been pretty decent so far. This guy is essentially Chow Yun-fat's character is essentially a hitman, and he seems to be paying off some sort of debt to this sort of like Chinese like leader mob kind of boss basically. And yeah, he's basically this mob boss. His son's just been killed by Michael Rooker's character, and not really through his own fault. He kind of had a way out, and he chose not to take it. So Michael Rooker had no choice but to kill him off. And it was the son of this Chinese sort of like mob boss. So obviously he's not best pleased. So he's sending his killer here off to go and take out the cop, Michael Rooker's character. But as he gets there, this is, like I say, it's all in the first 10-15 minutes, so it's not really big spoilers. He gets there to go and take him out with a sniper, and yeah, he has second thought straight away. You can kind of see the kind of guy he is, and decides that he's not going to pull the trigger, even though this is supposedly the last job he has to do before he's off the hook with this Chinese mob fella. So yeah, he's now on the run, and he's just meeting up with this lady here who's sorting him out with sort of fake IDs and stuff. So yeah, it's sort of a hitman type movie, which is from late 90s, I think it is, but it has that sort of style of a late 90s, 2000s movie about it, which I absolutely love. That's my sort of era. But yeah, really enjoying this one so far. So once I finish recording this, I'm going to jump back in there and finish watching it. A couple of shots there of what I'm probably watching right now. But yeah, that's really cool. So, The Replacement Killers. That was it. Like I said, I've ordered a few titles from HMV, but obviously they're not here yet. So when they come through, I'll probably even show you what I picked up through HMV as well by ordering. If not, I'll do like an end of month haul with all the bits I've got here and everything else in between I've picked up. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all I'm going to do for today. So as always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.